I doubt seriously that many of the people here who identify as white would even begin to fathom how much you're in our minds every day of our lives, making decisions about what to say and what not to say, what to wear and what not to wear, what you think of us, what words we shouldn't use so you won't think a certain way. We live our lives behind this incredible, impenetrable, wall-less prison, worrying about what white people think, because there is this pervasive of the centrality of whiteness. It's hard to talk about, it's hard to critique, because it gets silenced in very sophisticated ways. Why are you so angry? Why are you not a team player? My concern is, why doesn't this concern us all? So I wanted to say a minute about what I think this means for us, each of us, in our work as therapists. I'm hoping what it means is that we all recognize that we are indeed entangled in a massive web of mutuality. And our lives, whether we like it or not, is so incredibly, inextricably tied together. And the fate of my life affects the fate of your life, and yours of mine. And if anything that Baltimore and Ferguson reminded us is that we can build invisible walls around the most blighted areas of this country and ignore, but there will be prison revolts. It puts all of our lives at risk. That I do think it's important for us to think critically about, and today more than ever before, because I need all of you as white allies. Because as a faculty member at Syracuse told me once when I was in the faculty there, he was non-tenured and white, and I was trying, and he was saying about the hoops he had to jump through for tenure to not alienate people. And I know what that's like to have your voice calibrated and measured. And so I turned to him and I wanted to reassure him. I said, you know what? I'm a full tenured professor here, and I don't ever want you to feel like you have to be reticent about saying anything you wish to say that somehow is going to cost you a vote. I want to let you know now I'm going to vote for you when you come up. Because I don't want to, I know what it's like to be silenced. I don't want to silence you. And he turned to me, he says, Ken, I wasn't worried about you anyway. It wasn't being disrespectful. He said, because I know that here at Syracuse, your voice as a tenured professor won't matter nearly as much as my other colleagues here. I wanted to say, you arrogant schmuck. But the fact of the matter is, he was being totally 100% honest. He was telling me what I already knew. So my hope is that we can rely on you as allies and to recognize that there's a critical distinction to be made between one's work and one's job. And so it may well be that in your job, you don't interface with people of color. That may be true of your job, but I hope it would not be true of your work, because our work is what we do on behalf of humanity. Our work is what we do to make sure that we leave this planet a little bit better, a little bit more advanced, a little bit more progressed than it was when we inherited during our time here. So even if it isn't your job, I hope you would make it your work.